everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you joined me today. This is part 3 of the Fix Me Please Glenfield Marlin Model 60 Resurrection. That's right, we're Frankensteining 2 broken rifles, two left behind, 2 abandoned souls, you might say. I'll go ahead and put a picture real quick. And let you guys see what we started with. It's right here. Let that play for a second there so you guys can see. Just bring it up to speed. Go ahead, go back and watch parts 1 and part 2, and then you'll understand. But today is the final breakdown before the final mock-up assembly, and some matte clear is going to get put on some parts. But first and foremost, let's just go ahead and rip through this. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe if you too feel that there's always a chance to possibly bring back that old forgotten relic, even if it's been left abandoned. So, the wood stock. The wood stock got a Gunskins vinyl wrap, just like I had mentioned in part 3. Trigger guard was left black. Butt was left black, so we have a little bit of black accents. Internals are cleaned up. That's right, cleaned up and ready to go. Ooh, that bolt looks functional now, doesn't it, folks? Yes, it does. If you go back and you watch the other ones, like I said, you're going to understand why that's so important. Charging handle is also left black. Now, I went ahead and just went off the rails with this, but here's the best part, is that I didn't go around spending a bunch of money getting stuff together. What I did, however, do is scour through my parts drawers, rummage through my parts bin, went through everywhere and gathered up parts. Now, the receiver and magazine tube, went ahead and she got a coat of Krylon. That's right, it's just Krylon. It's probably going to chip and flake and get dinged. The front sight and rear sight are left black. The magazine tube is also OD green. Awesome. Awesome. Now, she is going to get a used little center point, nothing fancy, fixed 4-power little scope. And this has been done in khaki or close to flat dark earth. That's right. We are going to offset all this green with some tan above it, just to give you a quick little idea on the mock-up. So we're going to break up that green with some tan, since our stock has tan in it as well. And then we'll throw some scope caps. I've got a whole basket, a bushel you might say, full of them. We'll get some scope caps on there. To offset that, went ahead and did the scope mounts also in olive drab green, leaving our side bracket plates that close on the dovetail rail in black, as well as our nuts that go onto the screws to mount it. But wanted to break up a little bit more of that tan on the scope. Went ahead and hit the scope caps with OD green. So this is the final update before the actual assembly. Part 4 is the finale. We're actually going to debut it in all of her new splendid glory, and we're going to take her out to the range, and we're going to put some 22s down range, and we're going to see if the Fix Me Please lives up to everybody's standards. RTB, you know, this is way better than it came over here. I gotta say, I appreciate it, even though it started out as a joke. Hopefully this might inspire one of you all to maybe go get that forgotten relic that's sitting alongside the hot water heater in the garage, or underneath that workbench, or in that closet. Get it out. See if you too can resurrect an old soul. With that, everybody, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Join me in part 4. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss part 4. With that, everyone, be safe. We'll see you again with Fix Me Please. In part 4, she's going to need a new name, so go ahead and start thinking about that. Go ahead and put potential names in the comments. Look forward to seeing you again on the range.